Top 8 Marketing Trends in 2021. Welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time, we implore you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you would never miss any of our future videos. Marketing is an evolutionary industry, and each year there are new trends that dominate the sector. As a marketer that you are aware of these recent changes, you set yourself up to jump ahead of the curve. Marketing is done with consumers in mind. Consumers are always ready to jump ship and join the bandwagon that is most catchy and exciting. There is also the part where other consumers can influence consumer taste, so you have to think of the snowball effect when targeting your audience. You want the first person to be so excited about your brand that they go out there and promote you to hundreds of people without you asking. A principle in marketing is ensuring that whatever amount you spent promoting a band should multiply in returns. It is why you need to stick through this video to help you understand where the money is streaming in 2021. We are a year and months into the global pandemic. The new normal is plenty of corporations and companies working from home. This recent stay-at-home method means that although the lockdowns have been lifted and mandatory quarantine is slowly easing up, there are still many people who only go by the office once a week and spend the rest of the time at home connecting with their friends over the internet. The question is, how do you sell to these people? Well, halfway into 2021, we can call it and bring you a list of growing trends to reach an audience. Number 1. Live and video streaming. The live streaming service in 2020 made a whopping 99% boost. This trend has always been available to us since the time of Skype and streaming Sunday church services for weekend workers. It has, however, taken a bold new leap since the pandemic hit. We have all become Zoom mates and constantly watching our favorites battle it out on Versus. The video industry has also become the means to attend weddings, graduate, go on dates, and so much more. There has been a massive transfer of internet attention to TikTok since the pandemic. So many challenges take over each other every week, and everyone, from celebrities to older citizens and even babies, is content creators. There was an introduction of Instagram Reels, which shows that the company is staying ahead of its game. The most prominent and most streamed Netflix original, Bridgerton, was released within this period. All forms of video streaming services and live streaming portals are making extensive checks from it. There are generously 1,000 live concerts scheduled every day for fans that happen in real time. It is even projected that video streaming is how the cosmetic surgery industry is making headway. So many people are sitting through long hours of Zoom meetings and thinking about all their imperfect body parts that the camera is showing them. Moving forward, I have a surprise for you in this video. You stand a chance to win $100 Amazon gift card. Just stay with us till the end. Number 2. Audio content. Certain people are not much for visuals as much as they love audio. Audio content has been with us since radio was the only means to market a brand. Yet still, the pandemic has given us more reason to become audio freaks. It is projected that 1 out of every 10 people has a podcast that they listen to. Be it in the morning, in the lazy afternoon, or to put them to sleep, people are consuming podcasts. There are podcasts on every topic under the sun, and several of one even. This statistic makes audio content a vast way to target audiences. It is no surprise that Twitter uses Clubhouse as a bonus app that gives people a chance for audio interactions. Clubhouse became the tool to discuss many issues that either affected everyone or were simply entertaining. It has a limited feature of a no Android version, but Jack and his team built Twitter Spaces to correct that. Now, everyone can start a space and openly invite hundreds of people to listen in or pass the mic to contribute. It has become the new tool to engage in large numbers with audio. Not to forget that Twitter also introduced voices. This feature was for everyone to be able to leave a voice note on the timeline. These are ways that the company is utilizing audio to enhance reach. Number 3. Paid subscriptions. We are not talking preciously about Bloomberg subscriptions or some other business news publications. We are talking about new wave subscriptions that have taken over the world, is creating millionaires. Several years ago, I chanced on the Twitter account of a porn star, and they had an OnlyFans link in their biography. I did not know what it was because I was not used to subscription sites like those. I remember liking the name, OnlyFans, because only his true fans were getting access to this content or community. Now, OnlyFans is the most significant way to make video and photo content in the NSFW category. Platforms that restrict membership and access are the future. Brands are taking advantage of it and monetizing content that YouTube will demonetize. A list of the highest earners on OnlyFans was released at the start of this year, and people were surprised to see celebrity models and musicians on the list. It will seem as if people have only associated the platform with pornography, but it was started as a fitness platform where bodybuilding coaches gave tutorials to their memberships virtually. It is now metamorphosed into the biggest platform to restrict access to your talents and skills and make the most money off of it. A marketer should already create content for such subscription-based platforms, and if you aren't already, then get to it. Number 4. User-generated content. Influencer marketing. The influencer marketing trend has existed for many years, but this year has seen it differently. The consumer want for organic consumer feedback leads to influencer marketing. It is usual for a brand to tell the tale of what they are and what they can do. However, the consumers do not always fully believe the consumers, as they need to see more to make up their minds. This strategy is where a user can chip in their personal experience with a brand for more acceptance. This system is where brands contact ambassadors and influencers to promote the business. The best part is that most of these ambassadors use word of mouth to promote your business for close to nothing in compensation. Some of them even take free products as their only reward for their work. This year, more micro-influencers have been contacted than any other year because brands are beginning to check online impressions versus sales and interactions and realize that they do not match up. The micro-influencers care about their jobs a bit more because they have few of them on their hands, and they are committed to getting interactions at all cost. They also seem to bond with their followers and reply to most of their comments, making consumers feel more wanted. Influencer marketing is the best way to do marketing on social media now. Number 5. Community marketing. The pandemic brought isolation, which had to be filled with online group chats and community live interaction channels. The bonding of several people over medical anxiety and forced unemployment leads to brilliant communities that marketers can efficiently market. For example, I recently saw a community on Twitter bonding in a long thread of how they overcame their COVID-19 infections. They had a doctor in the line who was debunking some of the myths as they came up. Another one talked about dealing with contracting COVID-19 while everyone in the house is still evident. The struggle to not infect your entire family and the hospitals not having enough beds to take unserious cases is a perfect community that will easily be a target for someone in the Airbnb business or the private hospital industry. Number 6. Branded content marketing. These are well-placed, high-quality ads that are not just posted plastered on social media, but strategically positioned in other content. So we have discovered that everyone is online the whole time. Well, what do we do to market things to them but make it look like it is not marketing? The obvious response is to build campaigns in campaigns. So when you are watching a YouTube channel and the video participants are all drinking the same type of soda with the link in the video's description, yes? Or everyone is wearing something from the same clothing line. These are better placed ads that are subconsciously marketing the brand to you, although the content is different. Number 7. Nostalgia. The millennial generation is getting old, and Generation Z is taking up as the youngsters. It is interesting to live in a world where another generation is in their 20s and are the real youth. This dynamic generated the term 2000s babies will never understand stems from. It is an issue of sharing the same social media space, the workspace, and celebrity space with people we are several years ahead of. This point of mid-jealousy and panic mode of being old is why nostalgia is the best new way to push a campaign. Bringing back dance moves and fashion from 3 decades ago, or re-watching shows from 2 decades ago releases a strong sense of youthfulness and reminds one of the good old days. It is why companies are sharing ads from several years ago as #throwback and reminding people why they loved that brand. The sing-along commercials, the tacky taglines, and ultimately the boost of sales are assured. Number 8. Brand activism. We may have seen the most significant global push against police brutality in the same year that a virus pushed all of us into a hole. Several movements sprung up to augment the already known ones: Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, End SARS, and so many more. The notable ones, as mentioned, saw global support. Consumers insist that brands speak up and take responsibility or risk losing everything. It is no longer okay to post social media hashtags. Brands are being asked to show donation receipts and partner with grassroots community organizers to walk the talk. The consumers want companies to have good morals, and you can see that the companies who do have gained a considerable amount of business. Now, for the $100 Amazon gift card, make sure to check in the description to click on the link to participate. 2 lucky winners will be selected every month. We hope you have enjoyed this session. Kindly leave a comment on the list and let us know your projections for 2022, as we hope to all have been vaccinated by then. See you in our next time. Bye.